This morning, we introduced you to a dating expert. She's gone on 1,000 dates just as research for a new book to break down the best, worst, and strangest dates for readers. She is back now to answer some of your dating questions. And, of course, it's Rochelle Peachy. And, Rochelle, I got to ask you before we do it. Now, you went on these 1,000 dates, and you got some great stories, I'm sure. But at the time, now, were you attached already? I mean, were you with somebody when you went on these dates?
I was with somebody.
Now, how did that work out?
I mean, it was fine. It was research. It really was just research. I think he was concerned that I was going to go out on all these dates and get fat because I was in restaurants 3 times a day.
I'm gonna try that with my wife. I'm gonna go on research.
Yeah.
But no, and what you did is you went out and obviously you saw a wide range of folks, men, and what was the common thread that was through all of them? And was there one thing that stuck out, either good or bad?
No, there was listen, good guys was anyone that wasn't married or wanted to show me their body parts or wanted to see mine. In my book, that was good. They were good dates.
Don't you have a good story about that too? About somebody wanting to show?
Oh, can I say that? What do you think?
Can you do it? Edit? Can you?
Yeah. Well,
okay, because that's a funny story.
He dressed it up in Barbie clothes.
In Barbie clothes.
Barbie clothes, and he showed me at the table.
At the table.
At the table, yeah, at lunch.
Well, dinner I could see.
No, it was
dinner
lunch.
I could see, but lunch.
Good. Okay.
What I'm saying. And would you call that the strangest thing that happened?
That was a pretty bad thing. Strange was a guy that had baked beans in his hair, and when I told him, he just put his head down and flicked them out, and they just rolled all over the table. So that was pretty weird.
Why would he have it in there? You don't know?
Don't ask. I mean, I really didn't want to know.
Started?
No, I don't think he knew they were there. He just took them out. Obviously not so clean.
We're asking you at home, you're good, you're bad, your best dating stories. We're also asking you to send in your questions for Rochelle. And John in Dayton, Ohio, writes in and says, my ex-girlfriend is seeing another guy, but admits that she still loves me. We've hooked up a couple of times, but when I brought up getting back together, she told me she doesn't want anything long-term right now. I find that suspicious since she's with someone else. Is she kidding herself, or is she not worth pursuing?
She's not kidding herself. She's kidding John in Dayton, Ohio. She still loves him. Why is she dating someone else? Is it worth all this heartache for the odd booty call? Well, I don't think so.
But I mean, we do talk about how we need our space, we need our time.
No, then she doesn't love him.
Okay, all right.
It's crazy. That's
plain and simple.
Yeah.
Brian in New Lebanon, Ohio. Apparently, a lot of folks in Ohio needs all this. I've been divorced 15 years. I've been on 1,000 dates myself. So my question is, why are women so deceiving?
He's been on 1,000 dates and hasn't met anybody. Maybe it's not the women that are the problem.
Maybe, well, common denominator.
Absolutely.
Interesting. And should you be yourself on the first date?
Absolutely. I mean,
no, I mean be yourself.
Well,
baked beans in your hair.
Listen, maybe he wanted to meet someone who liked, men who have baked beans in their hair. In fact, but then he should have said that, and I would have had the choice to go out with Mr. Baked Bean Head or not.
Okay.
So you've got to be yourself. What if that relationship, that date turns into a relationship? You've got to constantly pretend that you like baked beans in their
true.
head.
That's a lot of canned goods. Thank you so much. And of course, if you have more questions, we would love to answer them. You can go to our website, our Facebook page, or even Twitter and head to the For More Info tab for more information on Rochelle's book.